Most people live a lie. Yes, you heard that right. Millions wake up every day, follow a routine they hate, and call it life. But I refuse to accept that this is normal or inevitable. I firmly believe that each of us has the power to completely redesign our reality. In the next few minutes, I will show you how you can break this vicious cycle and create a life you truly love. I will share with you powerful strategies that can help you become more productive, achieve mental and emotional peace, and finally live the life of your dreams. Imagine yourself as an explorer on an unknown journey. Doubts are like the fog surrounding the path, intimidating yet natural. Even the greatest explorers in history faced uncertainties. Christopher Columbus, when setting sail for the unknown, certainly questioned his decision. But it was this very doubt that led him to discover a new world. Often, we feel paralyzed by our doubts, as if they were insurmountable walls. But what if we could see them differently? What if, instead of obstacles, we viewed them as steps for growth? Think of a child learning to walk. Each wobbly step, each fall, is doubt being overcome. It is through this process that they finally learn to run. Embrace your doubts as travel companions. They are not signs of weakness, but indicators that you are about to grow. When doubt arises, make it your ally. Ask yourself, what is this doubt trying to teach me? Success is not the absence of doubts, but the courage to move forward despite them. This acceptance is the first step towards a fuller and more productive life. Is your internal compass calibrated for success? Think of your values as an internal compass. In a world full of distractions, they're what point to the true north. Steve Jobs once said, "Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life." These words resonate deeply when we think about redesigning our lives. But how do we identify these values? Start by reflecting on moments when you felt truly happy and fulfilled. What was happening? Who was with you? What kind of activity were you doing? These answers can reveal a lot about what really matters to you. Perhaps you realize that you value creativity more than status, or that the connection with nature is more important to you than material success. Take a pause now. Breathe deeply. Ask yourself, what really matters to me? What makes me feel alive? Write down your answers. They are the seeds of your fulfilling life. By aligning your daily actions with these core values, you will be cultivating a life that resonates with your true self, promoting a sense of mental and emotional peace that no external achievement can provide. Each of us is like a unique instrument in a grand orchestra. Your skills are the notes only you can play. The famous violinist Paganini could play entire pieces on a single string when the others broke. What is your special string? What skill do you have that seems to come naturally, almost effortlessly? Often, we underestimate our own skills because we see them as common or insignificant. But remember, to someone who can't swim, an average swimmer looks like a fish. Your skills, no matter how ordinary they may seem to you, can be extraordinary to others. Perhaps you have a gift for listening to others, a valuable skill in a world where many speak, but few listen. Or maybe you are exceptionally organized, a quality that can transform chaos into productivity. List your skills, all of them. Include both hard skills, technical abilities, and soft skills, interpersonal abilities. Ask friends and family what they consider your strengths. Often, others see talents in us that we don't recognize in ourselves. By identifying your unique skills, you are discovering the tools that will help you build your new reality. From dream to reality, how to create new neural pathways for success. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine yourself 5 years from now, living your ideal life. What do you see? How do you feel? Where are you? Who is around you? What kind of work are you doing? How do you spend your free time? This exercise is not mere fantasy. It's neural programming. By vividly visualizing your ideal future, you're creating new neural pathways in your brain, preparing it to recognize and seize opportunities that will lead you towards that future. Michael Phelps, the most decorated Olympic swimmer in history, visualized every detail of his races before entering the pool. He imagined not only the victory, but every stroke, every turn, even potential problems like his goggles filling with water. His success began in his mind long before it became reality. Similarly, your visualization should be detailed and multisensory. Imagine the sounds, smells, textures of your future life. Now, take a paper and describe this vision in detail. Be specific. Instead of, "I want to be happy," right? "I wake up every morning feeling energized and grateful, eager to start my creative workday." The more detailed and vivid your vision, the more powerful it will be as a tool for motivation and direction. This vision will become your beacon, guiding you through challenges and uncertainties towards the life you want to create. The biggest mistake we can make is waiting for the perfect moment to act. Life is not a rehearsal. It's the main performance happening now. Many people spend years dreaming of a different life, but never take the first step. They get stuck in what I call planning paralysis, always preparing, but never starting. Think of a small action you can take today to get closer to your ideal future. It could be as simple as making a call to someone who can guide you in your career, or reading a chapter of a book on a subject you want to master. Perhaps it's starting to meditate for 5 minutes a day to improve your mental peace, or taking a 15-minute walk to boost your energy. Remember, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. The beauty of action in the present is that it creates momentum. Each small successful action increases your confidence and motivates you to do more. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill, gaining size and speed. Start small, but start now. Consistency is more important than intensity. It's better to do something small every day than something big once a month. Your future life is built with the actions you take today. Fears are like shadows. They seem larger when you're away from them. As you get closer, you realize they're not as scary as you imagined. Nelson Mandela said, "I learned that courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it." Fear is a natural response to the unknown, but it should not be an insurmountable obstacle. Identify a small fear and challenge it today. If you're afraid of public speaking, start by telling a story to a small group of friends. If you fear rejection, make a request you would normally avoid. With each small fear you face, you strengthen your courage muscle. Over time, you will become more resilient and capable of facing bigger challenges. As you progress, evaluate your progress regularly. Take time every week to reflect on your actions and their results. What worked well? What could be improved? Be open to adjusting your course when needed. Remember, flexibility is not a sign of weakness, but of wisdom. Celebrate each victory, no matter how small. These celebrations are fuel for your journey, keeping you motivated and focused on your path to a fuller and more productive life. Why waste years going wrong if a mentor can save you time today? Imagine having direct access to the wisdom of the world's greatest thinkers and achievers. Well, you do, through books, courses, and mentors. Bill Gates reads about 50 books a year. Warren Buffett attributes much of his success to the teachings of his mentor, Benjamin Graham. Knowledge is the foundation upon which we build our lives, and mentorship can save us years of trial and error. Start by creating a personal learning plan. Identify areas in your life where you would like to improve or acquire new skills. It could be learning a new language, developing leadership skills, or deepening your knowledge of personal finance. Choose a book, an online course, or a podcast that can help you on this journey. Commit to dedicating time every day to learn something new. Besides self-directed learning, actively seek mentors. A mentor can be someone you admire in your field of work, a teacher, or even a more experienced friend. Don't be afraid to reach out to these people. Often, we are surprised by people's willingness to help when approached with sincerity and respect. Prepare specific questions, be respectful of their time, and be open to receiving feedback, even when challenging. Remember, true growth often happens outside our comfort zone. Redesigning your life is not a one-time event, but a continuous journey of growth and discovery. By acknowledging your doubts, reflecting on your values, identifying your skills, visualizing your future, acting in the present, facing your fears, and seeking knowledge, you are creating the map for an extraordinary life. You have the power to be productive, achieve mental and emotional peace, and live a life full of success. It's not about becoming a different person, but unlocking the potential that has always been within you. If this video resonated with you, don't keep it to yourself. Share in the comments which of the 7 steps you will implement first. Your journey can inspire others to start theirs. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave your like, and turn on notifications for more content that will help you unlock your true potential. Until the next video.